What's up, Scorpio? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio placement. I was getting something about a Pisces. I was going to do their reading next, but you guys came to mind, so you guys could be impatient. There's something here you want to know, so hopefully it comes out in the read. Okay. Also, too, we are currently in Gemini season, so now's the time to remember that the Gemini represents the Magician. They also represent the Lovers here, okay? So this is all about a season of creating what you think is impossible, is what I'm hearing. Okay, right now is the opportunity for you guys to start living the reality that you see in your mind's eye. This is an opportunity to start businesses, to start working on projects that you've been putting on the back burner. This is an opportunity to start some sort of new fitness routine or just focus on a new goal just in general, okay? So I do feel like right now the energy is out there for the collective to really help and elevate each and every single one of us in something in particular that we want to be really good at, okay? So this is like getting good at a sport, maybe getting good at talking to people, some sort of skill here, okay? So I do feel like right now is the time for you guys to really stop and think about what's something that you really want to work on and start working on it, because I feel like by Leo season, because I'm seeing the Lions here, that especially by Virgo season, because you have the Hermit. So between Leo and Virgo, I feel like you're going to start to see a lot of progress when it comes to whatever this is that you're deciding to work on, okay? Next 48, you've got the Temperance. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and then you've got the Six of Cups here. At the bottom, you have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Judgment. Changes and decisions is what I'm hearing here, okay? A lot of you guys, you are experiencing some sort of glow up. Some of you guys are going to be going back to school. I feel like you're going to, I know that sounds dumb, but you're going to be smarter. I don't know what that means. So to me, I'm just picking it up like you're just going to be well versed in a new set of skills that are going to help you to excel and expand maybe your business or some sort of venture that you want to go towards here, okay? With that Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Judgment here, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start to see progress, and I feel like that's what I was channeling. It's like you're going to start to see progress in the things that you put your mind and your effort towards, okay? With that Queen of Wands, remember, Queen of Wands, male or female, doesn't matter. We embody both energies, but it just feels like there's this level of confidence here that is about to reach you guys, or maybe you're at that point where you're like, I am capable of doing this. I am that person. I am a boss. I am, you know, all these good things. And I feel like by you guys reassuring yourselves that, especially affirming that during Gemini season, that's exactly what you become, right? Your thoughts become things. So I feel like right now is the perfect time for you guys to realize that you are in this position to manifest and create whatever it is that you want. And I feel like you're going to see a lot of good news when it comes towards that. As above, so below, as within, as without, right? It's about embodying the person and becoming the version of you that you have seen for the longest time. Some of you guys, you need to get more strict about the type of goals that you're setting for yourselves. Some of you guys could be setting impossible goals, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think in order for you to really gain your traction back, instead of having discouragement, because when you set long-term goals, again, they're for the long term, right? You're not really going to see anything in the short term. So I do feel like you need to set like smaller short-term goals leading up to that big long-term goal, so that it creates more momentum for you and it allows you to draw in more inspiration and keep the motivation and keep the discipline and keep that thought, that big picture in mind here, okay? So that's the advice that you guys have. With the Temperance here, you could be utilizing your patience or you're running out of patience, okay? I feel like this crow here is just dumping out like the last bit of patience that they have. I feel like you guys could be waiting on somebody, you could be waiting on something here to come in, and some of you guys are about to give up, but I'm being told to tell you don't, okay? Just wait a little bit longer. Again, certain situations are set up this way in order to help us to heal certain aspects of ourselves, especially if you are an impatient Scorpio, especially if you know you're just that individual that you need it now, and you know. So again, like everything kind of has its lessons, everything has its purpose, so just remember that. But patience is a virtue. So I do feel like because you're waiting for something, because you've been waiting for something, I feel like in the next 48 you could see whatever this is that you've been waiting on, okay? You could have been waiting on a message, you could have been waiting on a person, on a situation. Something here had to clear up for you in order for you to finally like get it or finally have a spot in it. clearing up. Somebody here is like, could have been dealing with acne. It's cleared up, or maybe you had some sort of sickness that's clearing up. I'm getting like a stuffy nose, you're cleared up. So there's something here about that. But yeah, I feel like your patience could be tested in the next 48 hours. Now, whether that's you losing patience with a person, place, or thing, or you having to utilize it, but be wise about this particular energy in the next 48, because it would do you wonders if you choose to do the right thing, okay? With the 9 of Pentacles here, I feel like you guys are feeling really good, really self-sustaining here. I feel like your money's going to be looking good in the next 48. Some of you guys could be going on a shopping spree. You could be going on a holiday vacation as well. You could be going to the beach. You could be going to a cabin. Hearing Cabin in the Woods, you could like that movie. There's something here about a lake as well. I feel like you guys are going to be out in nature. A lot of you guys right now are going through some sort of like transformation. You have the butterfly here, and I feel like you're almost done with that transformation. And maybe that's what this is talking about, right? It's like you're waiting for the good things to come in. You're waiting for the change that, you know, you were promised. And it's like, again, when the universe promises you something, they do deliver. But again, this is about on their time, not yours. So you do have to keep that in mind, okay? The good things are coming in for you. And I feel like, you know, this is during springtime. So again, you guys could be in a better position this season than what you were like last spring here. So don't forget that, okay? You guys could have like been in a completely different situation, more stressed out, not really knowing what was going to happen, and then now you have more clarity. Now you're like in this boss position, maybe not like literally, but it feels like you're like the boss of your life, the emperor of your life. So a lot of you guys have more control now over your finances, over your diets, over, you know, your everyday routine. So I do see that things are getting better. Also too, some of you guys are like in this lone wolf energy. It feels like in the next 48, okay? I feel like you guys are being gifted some sort of wisdom here. You have the crow that's sitting on this wolf's head. And so I do feel like the more you are alone in the next 48, the more downloads you could be getting that are going to lead you to more successful ventures here, okay? So this is like if you've been trying to work on a project, I feel like you guys could be feeling a little uninspired, but it's like the more that you kind of go at it, even if you go slowly but surely, the Pentacle does talk about, you know, how quickly something goes. So I do feel like I'm seeing like the Knight of Pentacles. So the slowly but surely kind of effort that you put towards the things that you want to see changes and improvements in, you will. And I feel like you'll be gifted more clarity and more ways to kind of go about things here, okay? You got the Hermit. Some of you guys are going to be staying alone in the next 48 hours. A lot of you guys are just focusing on you. You're like, I'd rather save money. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to enjoy my rent. I'm going to enjoy my utilities. I'm going to enjoy my mortgage. I'm going to enjoy my groceries, okay? So some of you guys are setting yourself up pretty good for the next 48. Some of you guys are here in the States, so you could be, you know, 3-day weekend, and I feel like you guys are going to be at home eating your favorite snacks, drinking your favorite drinks, not getting off the couch, not really doing much. So you guys are genuinely going to be in hermit mode here and just pretending like, you know, you're snowed in for the next 48 hours. All right, so I do see you guys just kind of relaxing, being in your own energy, and just enjoying yourselves. You guys could be watching old movies from your childhood as well with the 6 of Cups. I feel like you guys could be doing nostalgic things. It's like if you have kids, maybe you're playing board games with them. Okay, I feel like you're spending quality time with like your kids or with family members or with friends. This is like being snowed in a cabin with like your favorite people. And so it's like there's nothing but fun ahead here. So you guys could be having a really good time in the next 48, whatever you're doing, whether you are staying home, whether you are traveling. It's like you're surrounded by the people that you love and that you have the most fun with. So that's what I have for you in the next 48, Scorpio. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you guys on the next one.